just outside the hill city of Kandy, right in the heart of Sri Lanka. It's a game between the co-hosts Sri Lanka and England. Sri Lanka led by Dasun Shanaka, England by Harry Brook, whose birthday it is today. A short while ago it was Sri Lanka and Dasun Shanaka who won the toss. The players arrived. We've had heavy overnight rain. That toss won by Sri Lanka, and they opted to bowl in Holstop. Match referee Andy Pycroft making their way to the middle, and both sets of players following. Anthem's done.
Going through the middle, so they brought in Mishara, and now they brought in Dushmantha Chameera at the end to strengthen their bowling, but it looks a good side, it looks well balanced, and maybe a challenge today for England.
Chameera rested for that last game when it was clear that should. Well, the pitch looks an exceptional one, both from a distance. It's got that kind of pale, almost biscuit colour to it, and close up it looks an absolute cracker. So we're watching the bowlers in again. That gets Buttler off the mark.
If you watch Jos Buttler,
two fielders out on the leg side
in way too early.
Feel those two men out in the deep halfway through this to each other. They've seen playing left arm spinner.
Play themselves in a big campaign with the batting. When Morgan keep going to likes of Dawson, Overton are with the bat. That's because the mindset that they're in group stages, even when they've done.
Boundaries are quite short straight, and Salt, although he didn't time that perfectly,
That's hit Salt, but that's the line.
Short. Quite quick. Two changes then. And it just. Well, if it's not raining on that.
It is raining. For instance, started raining again.
2010. Flipped away, and key in place is a little bit botching, going to be so important in this game.
You know, today might be England win more often than not. We like a full Salt. Morgan's point. Feeling his way around. Pressure off.
Today for Phil Salt. Side off stump.
Foot of Jos Buttler. That front foot too early, almost to that back foot, and it.
Buttler. And you can see that he's searching.
And Morgan watching him to get himself going normally in the innings he belt. Buttler. The stumps and El Kumar, that confidence. Into strengths. First ball, Walker.
The single on the slide, 16 for none. 35 years ago. But they haven't.
Close, surely it's out, yeah.
Has to be, well, Alagay. And that, if it's not reviewed, is the. Right young far in this. What do you make of this?
Yeah, right and tested, ready to sink.
So Willett and Buttler, Andre got a leg. Well, it looks in colour, crumble.
Like the consummate pitcher, got no clue.
Kumar absolutely pretty reported.
Russell Arnold earlier was putting his neck, absolute belter, 200.
That's 200 every time for the man. It's a neutral game, so it's been a very general in the broadest sense. This gets it through. Salt has already.
Salt to get his hands through. Story.
So far, they've kept Salt
quite nicely. Chris. Have looked from Mother
very full, but
well disguised slow ballers. Up from his first delivery, it's good. Legit.
Well, edge just short of the man up in the circle at short third. Once again. Squeezed away, very full, and with the men out leg side, there's an opportunity for Phil Salt, and England end that over rather better than they started it. They're 32 for...
Straight up in the air, should be gone. Yes, no, yes it has gone. I thought it just bounced out as his elbows hit the ground. It didn't.
Meyer Stationer.
2 early wickets, I thought. Just the 16 runs.
I like the fact that Shanaka.
Going back to Butler, if I'm actually playing in Sri Lanka, looking to time the ball. Hits.
Well, at the moment, hang it out there. It's not a pitch.
I get the feeling that England overs.
Correct. But looking at the pitch now, one spectre.
Overs of spin.
First time he's done that. All rounders have really made an impact.
In particular, down the order. The two batters. Overs. It's coming into. Hard sweep, really hard. Finds the gap, finds the boundary.
Sri Lanka have the Sri Lankans and Australian win.
Great sound in the Premier, in whatever
Tournament. Bowlers around for a long time.
clocking in.
Have a prompt start. Fiji in the field.
Where he just runs his fingers down the... Oh, run out chance if he hits, he does hit. Surely Bunton struggling there. Surely.
Head down, he knows it. That's all. Here's the...
This field having a slip in. Does get drop on it.
The shot. Nicely. They really poor from Chami Raiga. It's wide, look at.
They'd have had plenty of time, and then the back. Rain last night, but
going at quicker than a...
it is brave.
Just wickets. That's burning a lot.
Back for two. That's the bigger. I like the. Oh, very close. Very close. Yeah. That is a beautiful bit of bowling. Brooke will review.
Adrian, we are waiting for ball tracking.
Beautiful bit of bowling. Lighted delivery to pinning.
Yes, beautiful delivery. All you need, you're gone.
Fairly beautifully with some. It's a muggy day. Up behind extra cover. Fielder gets round, can't get there. Lovely shot. Good start to the over for England.
Kilmer foot. Tell us why is that? Looking a bit, you need to be on the first, trying to take it on foot into the game as well.
Thought about the second. England did. They're trying to.
Almost runs Burova as they come back a few times. You see Salt again. It's 170 on this.
Pushing for two, he's not. And we've got 9. England against Italy.
2 fast bowlers.
He's got 1 for 5. Feel a little slower because we've seen from England. What are you seeing?
Just take a boot. 10 hours or so dry. Super 8 phase and breathing the 2 England sides of the... Harry Brook talked about being brilliant. Look at the spinners. Times on a slow pitch. And to be great, there are certain players that winter respect and come into a World Cup with to the side.
3 for 4 is only 138.
Quite a lot of it.
It was torrential at the restaurant. Unable to 4. Phil Salt takes him.
Yeah, it's played well. Second. So he is
Smashed. He's got that too. That is a part of his game that is it's quite extraordinary.
He's got some insane. The last walk. The good pace.
May not go all the way to the fence. It's held this innings together. So 7 to go.
Important for Sri Lanka.
Short. No, another full ball down the ground. Fielder sets himself. Curran for all the range hitting. Yesterday hasn't got hold of it today. 5 down England. Shot for good planning from Ship.
And will tempt the batter to go. And I was a bit surprised. When England threw that middle fees, that's been misfielded.
Had a lot of rain in Pallakeli. Short, flipped away. Fine leg is up inside the circle. Gracious me, what a good shot that is.
Oh, pure timing and reaction here. It goes much finer. I know what you're trying to do. Going. So you need to take a gambling then.
Powered down the ground off the back foot, but he hasn't got it. Simple cut. Down at long off. England now 6 down in the set.
Or England.
The team played a slight rotting. Perhaps this is just for...
Has shown any. Going to have to do again, struggling with dehydration. In what can England?
Yeah, the pitch is fine. It's a roundabout par, especially with
The pace. Panther has been excellent.
Again, he's been so impressive as a finisher in this tournament, right up there. And that's his area. If you just say, what is the particular strength or the super strength of Will Jacks? It's that lofted bit of batting to come on. All the cover is out there on the off.
because mid-off is up.
He does go mid-off. It wasn't wide enough this time from Chamira, not quite full enough. It was just about perfect for Will Jack. Chamira, just 6. Last over of spins ball by Tikshana and another wicket goes. England haven't fathomed the Sri Lankan spinners out today, and a 7th man goes.
Or Jan Fernandez, as we've seen.
6 overs and also hardest.
Looking to go big.
Madhushankar in power play. An extra cover area that Jacks will eye up. He's got the angle from the left armour and he threads that one through. But they've stiffened that. Extra cover again. They've got to have a man out in that area. They've got 2 fielders inside the circle. But the man in the D's gone much straighter now.
That's so strong.
High it goes. Should be taken. Good catch. Sri Lanka's catching has been solid today. While Alingay out in the deep. That is a good. Overton gets it straight, and that is a costly poor bit of cricket from Mishara to allow Overton back, and he's punished them. Just tailed in. Well done.
There'll be a coach in that.
But the drift gets the ball to.
It was just tailing. He'll have to recover quickly. 6 for 9. Excellent.
Nailed their fielding tournament, and just before the tournament Super 8 game, yep, the crowd have loved it.
Continue to tumble on.
This is not a pitch that's really.
Here come the Openers.
Well, the defender.
In the form of his, just about to see him into Archer, who's had a mix, and that's what England.
Times you go to the strength of very wide third man. But other than try to go from that, he plays really back to form.
Jaspir Singh gets through. Could have been stopped actually. It wasn't easy. It went under the field. The T20 match was at Bridgetown.
This length, Kumar sang at this surface today.
Been good. There's no one in the deep.
So he's trying to open up the. Just giving himself a step to the leg and knocking the ball down with beautiful. And he gets through as well. He likes that shot. He probably got it finer than he wanted, but he just caught up with it. Back-to-back boundaries.
And results in a change in the field.
Picked up, man out there looking into the sun, should be gone. It is. That is a massive wicket. The crowd have gone silent.
There was no fielder, just
Right on the money.
Flick time beautifully.
Feel down here now, right behind him, it went completely.
Yes, but the two's not there. In the air, gone. Caught and bowled. The move to give Jacks the new ball has worked.
Well, it's perfect. Perfect start for England. Well, the length again.
The England think tank to Sri Lanka and across makes
a pitch. Play good, positive shot. Dasun Shan, Sri Lanka. You can spread that field at the moment.
edge. Has it carried? I think it has. The batter stands and looks at the square leg umpire, but England believe that's carried.
I mean, Jamie Overton almost in a
Sri Lanka 26 shape, pass slip away.
And she's played a big part in that. It's been kicked for 4 down. 2 for 6 from swept fine. Sri Lanka need this.
the pressure on the rest of the batter, trying to turn things around.
Pressure.
Off of them. And is that out? And that is out. Intent, but unfortunately, Jacks has his third. Super 8 sides against right.
Winning run of 11 match.
But they've understood the condition.
His real strength is to face.
Hammered away, leg side. Picked the length very quickly. It was fractionally short from Jacks. 5 for 5, and but he was kicking things off. And Dawson now. Short again, and pummeled away leg side. That's the long boundary, but it has cleared it by some distance.
Looking for a 6 for Liam Dawson. Now 52 for 6. Batters have like this. Easy catch for
England that brings a wicket.
Well, coming in, then the side being
rolling slow.
Sri Lanka. It's a bit bit of the head-ups.
inability to play sweeps and reverse. The 10th England right on top.
Third. Up is the way to go.
When we were out there making the batter comment to an England, and I should have known what are the
Not adapted. Saw what worked for them with the ball.
rolling the innings.
Hit back hard, really hard. That's a powerful strike from Shanaka.
Such extra.
The 11th, 64.
First class. Won't have much to offer after he's out there and he's won.
C in short side as well. Halfway stage and Oceans.
Was it? Would he?
Trample. Put little fingers into, get your wrist behind.
short, and it's Rushdom is out. The bails are on the floor. They are lighting up. They are flashing. Somehow, Hemantha has trod on his stumps. He changes ends.
20 runs short at the break. Gets him in the belly. He just swivels. Boy, I'll knock the bails off.
Felt England were 20 short. So did I. Plenty of overs to try and.
This is a much better. Just can't. Put Will Jack, especially just.
Right time. Side. Got it. Number of left-handers or a single.
Right between the two of them.
Touch. Just lands in.
Sri Lanka's point of view.
Delivery. Spider can.
Take on the pace of all.
Try and get towards the end of an innings. Last 3 overs, 50. Last 4. A particular bowler.
At the end of the innings, indeed, and Sam Curran hasn't been.
But 72 runs. On 2.
Down the ground, mid-off is up. That has gone all the way. Exactly what Russellana was explaining. He has power, and Sri Lanka need more of that. 81 for 7. Well, how will he get
This as it comes to launch phase.
all the way into the gap? No, brilliantly taken, brilliantly done by Will Jacks. His mate was alongside him to take the simplest of catches, but that was Will Jacks, brilliant in the deep. And lying Jacob Bethel does.
Geez, take shot.
Which was the other positive bit. Pat that one back. He had to try and out of him. So Archer will 5 to go in the game.
Game. Have we all missed?
Thing to write home about.
Just a little paddle. He went down early on that. Not enough pace to take it to the boundary. It shouldn't. Oh, it does. And he.
Today, Liam Dawson went already 5 down. It's an advantage of it. Good thing this middle phase after that cuttingly.
They win their first Super 8. Dismantled in the power play. 51 runs.
जैसा कि आपको पता है कि आज इंग्लैंड और श्रीलंका का मैच जो है बड़ा ज़बरदस्त हुआ, जिसमें इंग्लैंड ने पहले बैटिंग करते हुए 146 रन का टारगेट दिया। ऐसा लग रहा था कि इंग्लैंड जो है उसका टारगेट बहुत कम है और श्रीलंका जो है एक अच्छा टफ टाइम दे के मैच जीत जाएगा, लेकिन इंग्लैंड ने बहुत नपी तुली और अच्छी बॉलिंग की और इस बॉलिंग के नतीजे में श्रीलंका को जकड़े में ले दिया और श्रीलंका के बैट्समैन हर एक जो भी आया वो छक्के चौके लगाने के चक्कर में लगा है, लेकिन अपनी इन्हें को आगे बढ़ाने में कामयाब ना हुए। इस तरह मुसलसल विकेटें गिरती रहीं और प्रेशर बढ़ता रहा। इस प्रेशर के चलते हुए इंग्लैंड की टीम ने ये मैच अपने नाम किया और सुपर 8 के मुकाबले में ये मैच जीतकर अब वो 2 पॉइंट ले चुके हैं, जबकि दूसरी तरफ श्रीलंका जो है वो अब अपनी सर्वाइवल की जंग लड़ेगा। उसके 2 मैच रहते हैं, एक पाकिस्तान के साथ है और एक न्यूजीलैंड के साथ। अगर एक मैच भी हारते हैं तो वो टूर्नामेंट से बाहर हो जाएंगे। दूसरी तरफ इंग्लैंड के अगले राउंड में जाने के चांसेस बहुत बढ़ गए हैं। दूसरी तरफ बात करें पाकिस्तान की और न्यूजीलैंड की, जब उनका मैच वॉश आउट हुआ तो 1-1 पॉइंट मिल गया था। उन दोनों के आगे चांसेस बहुत ज़्यादा हैं। अब देखते हैं कि नेक्स्ट मैचेस में क्या होता है। तो आप किस टीम को सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं, प्लीज़ कमेंट में ज़रूर बताइएगा।